That's what I'm talking about. That right there. I'm not getting mad if my daughter is on OF. I'm gonna ask her where her friends at. I need her to stay social. Cause this is about running up a bag and starting up a business. You want to go out here. If you want to sell your body, go ahead. But I don't need you to be limited in this shit. Like if I had a daughter, I'm laying it all out there. I'm like, yo, look, either you gonna there's two sides you can pick. You can be a wife, or you can be a slut. Which one do you want to be? Right? I said, be honest with me. I said, I'm not here to judge you, and I'm not here to really. If I'm gonna guide you on not to be that, but I'm not here to like stop you from being what you gonna be anyway. Imagine me raising you right, whooping your ass when you step out of line, right? Whooping your ass when you get out of line. And then you still want to be a hoe anyway. That's all I'm saying. You can't help yourself. Your pussy is like, it got to fuck everybody, right? You can't control your pussy. You can't control your pussy for one man. You have to have 10. You can't even have two. I mean, shit, you can't even handle one, right? You can't be a regular hoe. You have to show the world your vagina. I'm not stopping you. I'm not gonna stop you. I'm gonna ask you where your friends at, because I know you got whole friends who taught you these things, and we need to interview them. We need to interview them. We need to talk to them because I need to expose these fathers out here for not knowing who their daughters talk to and being weak. We need to know who they talk to. Yeah, we need to know who your friends is and when did you decide to become this and how did you become this? We need answers. How did you become a hoe? Was it your friends? Did your friends influence you? Was it the internet? Cause there's some bitches out here, believe it or not, come from great families and have and see their dad with their mom acting accordingly. Maybe their dad and mom might not told them how how good a relationship how a relationship is supposed to be or whatever. But they had the example in front of their fucking faces. But for some reason, it can be right there in plain sight, but they can't see it because these women are stuck in their own world. Really, if you really sit back and think about it, women are in la la land. Think about it. She walks up and down the street. She goes home. Good family. But her mind is in la la land. She don't see that she has a good family. She don't see that, hey, maybe my role model should be my mom and dad. People, and it's same for the men too. I noticed that shit in men too. They had come from a great family like John Morant. John Morant has a fucking father in his fucking life, but he wants to play with guns. Just think about that shit. Now, we can't make money off of John Morant playing with guns, but we can make money off him playing in the NBA. That's profitable. If you're going to be an NBA player, go all the way. If you're going to be a gunslinger, go to jail and go get fucked in the ass. You know what I'm talking about? But if you want to look, if you do OF, we can make money off that. We can start up a family business. I won't disown you because you're putting money in my pocket. You're putting money in the family's pocket, and you're making sure your family is straight. You did what you had to do for the family. Even though you want to show your pussy online, I wouldn't shame you for that, right? Because you're making millions of dollars, and these men out here are suckers. So somebody has to be the sacrificial lamb, and you chose yourself to be the sacrificial lamb, and we're happy. Me and your mom is very happy. Our other daughters are forbidden to do that because we can only have one slut out the family. The rest of these bitches gonna get this on. But hey, but look, because we were trying to run a successful family. Like lawyers, doctors, and shit that can make a difference in the world. You showing your pussy online ain't gonna make a difference in the world, but it will start up the money for us to make a difference in the world. And we pimped out the system. We ran through the matrix. We're doing shit that makes sense when it comes to money regards and making sure our family is straight and making sure we can show other people the way to make sure they family straight. So yes, do the OF baby girl, but your sister cannot follow your lead. For some reason, a sister will. I was driving Uber. This sister said to her grown sisters, "Hey, I wanna be in the strip club. I wanna go pop my pussy just like you." She said, "Look, I didn't even have to choose this. Like we had a mother and father growing up." I'm listening to this shit. She said, "We have a mother and father growing up, and that's what you should strive for, family." I did some shit. Now I'm regretting doing this shit, and ain't no going back for me because this is who I am as a person now. She's telling her sister this. Her sister's like, "No, I want to do this. I want to be a slut." Oh yeah, yeah. To the men out there who kids are like whores and shit. Your daughters are whores because you didn't teach them shit. Most 9 times out of 10, you ask these women, "Did your dad teach you anything growing up?" They tell you no. Did your dad tell you what men to go for? They tell you no. So look, for you dads out there that ain't teach your daughters shit, and now you starting to feel like you should have said something. Go start over on your new family, bro. God blessed you with a nutsack, so you can have as many fucking kids as you want. And if your wife can't bear no more kids, you bring in another bitch, right? Let her go. Let her take half. Fuck that. We need to start over. I need to rebrand my family because the product I put out has failed. You have to start using your fucking brain, bro. Use your mind. Think. Why don't you men think? Stop with this in love shit, women worship shit. Fuck them hoes. If my daughters turn out to be hoes, I'm gonna go have more kids by the next bitch. If my wife, just can't have kids, or if my wife doesn't want any more kids, it ain't about what she wants. It's about what I want. Cause I'm the head of the household. I got the money. I got the bread. I make shit shake. I do things that you won't do and can't do. Yes, that's how we should think. That's a real king mindset. If you really think about it, shut up and be pretty. That's your job. I don't want to hear your fucking complaints. You know what I'm saying? You're an OF model. Shut the fuck up. You're all prostitutes at the end of the day. And in some form, way of fashion, you're a prostitute. So for this little girl doing OF, in some form of fashion, it's all prostitution at the end of the day. Getting married, prostitution. Having a girlfriend, it's damn near like prostitution. You gotta do shit for her. Everything is damn near prostitute rear view. If the woman ain't coming in doing something for you, and you're always doing for her, you know what I'm saying? What's the difference between her and a prostitute? There's really no difference. You're just married to a prostitute. You know what I mean? This is all prostitution at the end of the day. But what's the worst level of prostitution? This shit right here, OF, porn star, things like that. But if you're gonna do it for the family. Make the family rich. Do it for your family, man. Get your family some money out this shit. You know what I mean? Start up some shit to where women don't have to do this shit. You know what I mean? Like telling them to get married to a man. How about that? Telling them to get married to a man that loves them and show them what love is really about. Pull your parents up. Have them talk to them because you obviously can't talk to them because you know why? Because you're a fucking OF model who's going to be a whore and who's going to get slayed out by many men. And ain't nothing wrong with that. Nothing is wrong with that. We live in America. That's where we live at. We don't live in these other countries. We live in America, so this is our culture. We need to lead by example.